What's up, guys? Back with another episode of Anything But Basic. And today, we're going to be controlling this laptop with openssh to mine with xmrig while narrow. Alright, I'm going to go through this really quickly. This article in Tech Mint will give you pretty much the steps you need to actually get this up and going. And they'll tell you a little bit about the history of SSH. Most Linux administrators already know what SSH is and how to use it, how to use nmap and netcat and all these other cool features of the Linux command line. So getting it is pretty easy. It's really just this one download here. The repository is sudo apt-get install openssh-server openssh-client, and I've go ahead and just already done that. Let's see, sudo real quick. Sudo. Shoot. Alright, I've gone and done that, so let me see if the openssh server is done, up and running. And you could just use incat command for that. They give it here on the bottom. It's nt-v-c, your local host 127.0.0.122, and come on, where are you? Alright. And we're stalling out. Issues. Give me the issues. But Rizzoli, you're giving me the issues. Well, I'm connected. It should all work. Oh, that's why. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? There you go. Yep, it's up and running. Okay, so that's all up and running. So we're going to get to another computer that's already on the system. And we're going to control it from this computer, this laptop, from another computer. Get out. And I'll leave the instructions here and the link to TechMint's whole deal right here, so you can go and replicate this whole process. So it's all about doing. So now that it's up, you can download Putty. Downloading Putty is pretty easy. It's usually already in a repository for Ubuntu. You just sudo apt install putty and you get it. You want to go into your root user and you want to put just type in putty and it should come up. And you want to look up what's your IP address for your computer you're controlling. You'll look that up, usually through your router, or you can press IP address on your computer you're controlling if you have access to it, and get its IP address. Mine is 192.168.8.208. And going. Windows. And that pops you up. And then you can log in as your user. As you can log in as your user as you would if you were getting onto the other computer you're trying to log into. Where's my password? I don't remember these passwords, by the way. I changed them so often. Oh, access denied. Oh no. There you go. There you go. And now I'm into the laptop. And you can look around, LS, everything that's there, or what have you. And if you watched my other video, you know that installing xmrig, it's just a few commands here, and you just go from there like you would a normal install into a command line. And that's basically it. You can do some TechMint here says you can do a lot of reconfiguring to get it up and running. Or if you want to change the port, you can edit the config file and it'll work. It'll work just like you were on the other computer itself. You just want to be a GUI, it's the command line. But everything that happens in the command line here that you put it into will happen in the other, will happen to the other computer, basically. And that's it. And if you've seen my previous video, you can just spin up the xmrig and get going. Alright, and I'll leave the instructions. These instructions on how to actually get this up and going. I actually wrote them down or typed them out, so you can just copy and paste. And that's it. Oh, well, yeah, that's not it. So, we got some new hardware actually, and I don't know if you guys can see it. We're going to be testing this. It is a Orange Pi 02. We're going to test and see what we get for a hash rate with the H616. I think it was a 4-core. Yeah, it's 4-core ARM processor. And I'll be seeing you guys some other time. Cheers.